Good morning.
Morning.
Very early, 6:30.
Yeah.
We can officially say it's early without somebody saying that's not early.
Yeah.
I've got to literally leave in 5 minutes for the MOT, so fingers crossed everybody.
I know, today is D-Day.
Today is in the hands of the MOT gods, so I could do with a bit of luck this morning. Bit of luck.
Yes, absolutely. It's the day we've been waiting for, so we can know whether we can disappear this week or not.
That's it. It's actually been just chucking it down to last night, but that's what we all needed, didn't we? A bit of fresh air, a bit of rain.
It's rained all night here, and it's still raining now, isn't it? Yeah,
so I'm heading up to a place called Rampton where we took it last year. Really nice garage, like one of these really old garages where the guy, I think it's husband and wife.
It is, it's family run.
It's family run, and they live next to it. You know, in the old school days, these old school garages where they had petrol pumps and everything. It's one of them.
So they've got the garage, they've got the village shop, and they've got the house. Yeah. And it's all owned by the same family. And
I don't know if you're like me, when you find, it's like we take the car for the MOT at the same place. We can't take this there though, because they can't do this size motorhome. No. Otherwise we would have took this there. So we found it's R&R Motors they're called. Yes. And it's like, once you find one, and I'm really happy with them last year, it's like
stick to it.
Stick to the same one.
Stick to the devil you know.
Yeah. Around here it would probably mean driving. It's actually 20-minute drive there. And I've got not many minutes left. No. I didn't even drink my brew yet, so that's going to have to go out the window. And we'll pick you back up in a bit, and hopefully
just keep everything crossed. Everything you can cross it.
Yes.
We are doing.
Right, we've made it here. It looks like they're just unlocking, so fingers crossed we're in a good mood this morning, eh? Right. That's the MOT beam too. I better go and get Catherine the news. Would you like the good news or the bad news?
Go on then.
There is no bad news.
Hey!
It's all good news.
Brilliant.
We got 13 months MOT.
Woohoo!
And no advisories.
None?
None at all.
Oh wow.
And he says it's mint, that. That's what he said, it's mint.
Oh wow, that's what how cool is that?
That's what we like to hear. Well,
that's brilliant.
Like the advisories we got last year, we've done all them anyway.
Well, you did them straight away, didn't you?
But you never know, if a brake's a bit down on performance or anything like that.
It's an old vehicle, anything could go wrong at any time, can't it?
Yeah, so,
Brilliant.
Pretty happy at that.
Yeah, that's the big hurdle out the way now.
Yes, and you did it right, 13 months MOT, because you can get 30 months MOT. You can take it a month before the MOT runs out, so it's only a 12-month MOT, but you can actually get 30 months MOT.
That's brilliant.
I think Boo's been to the toilet down there. Just noticed a little pile.
Oh, I've just picked one up. Right, it must have done two then.
What's happened to this weather? Look at it.
I know. It's not brilliant, is it?
So I need to get my glad rags. Well, I need to get some breakfast first. I need to get some breakfast. I need to get my glad rags on, and then I'll show you these things I made for the rear, which I'm going to put on next.
Oh, okay. Right. Breakfast first.
Breakfast first, yeah. What are you cooking?
We ain't got any bacon left, because you ate it all.
Oh, that's not very good then, is it?
Toast it is then.
I'm not, toast won't cut it for a man like me. I'm growing
cereal,
up.
Darling. I think that's about it till we go shopping.
Cereal? I'm not free. Right, so I've backed her up here because we need to fill her up with water because we're empty. I think it's going to help us fill up with water. It'll be raining in a minute. I tell you what, not yesterday, day before, hottest day here, wasn't it? We're like 30, 32, something like that. And I'm actually cold now. But yeah, I'm going to get them done. I'll show you these things, what I've made. Or my idea for me skids for the rear anyway. To protect the rear bumper. So these are what we've got. Very simple, and then these will bolt.
Oh yeah, I've not seen them since you've done them.
Yeah, well, that's it. I'm going to paint them black. But yeah, that's what I've got to put underneath the chassis.
Oh, they look good.
To protect the bumper. And I know a few people have got some bolts as well in there. I know. What was I going to say?
I know some people.
Yeah, a few people have commented and say I'm not worried about twisting the chassis and all that. These are just guides, so I know when I'm touching the floor at the rear, because I can't see when I'm sat up there. We're not driving on them, and no, it won't bother the chassis one bit, because it's not a train. People with tow bars on hit the floor. It's the same thing. It's just bolted. Where the chassis members come straight down. Obviously, I can't do it there. I need to get on the ramps. But no, I'm not bothered about the chassis. It's not going to twist anything. It's going to stop this bumper coming off.
Hopefully.
So if we don't put them on, we're just going to keep smashing the bumper off. So.
Yeah, and it's only going to smash off so many times before it's completely wrecked.
Yes. Anyway, let's get some.
Want your breakfast,
breakfast.
Bubba?
Oh, want Bubba had his breakfast either?
Nope.
Toast it is then.
Right.
Lovely. I'll be hungry in 10 minutes.
Have biscuits.
I don't want biscuits. Toast it is, buddy. Are you ready for your breakfast? Hey? What time's it now? 8:30. We're all MOT'd, we're all up. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. They're lovely at that garage, they are.
They are nice, aren't they?
I think they're husband and wife, I think.
Yeah, husband and wife. And
I don't know which one though, because there's a couple of women in there.
She's got very short hair, like a very, very...
What, his wife?
Yes.
Oh, right, that's husband and wife then. And they're both MOTers, so they tend to do it together, like they did a car while I was there as well. Because they've got like so much time when they enter it on a computer to do MOTs and that. So if they get it done a bit quicker, they have to obviously wait and put it on the system. But yeah, we're all on the system. We're all good till the 19th of July.
2026.
2026, so it's always a worry, isn't it, when it's MOT time? You think,
yeah.
I know anything can be fixed, so it doesn't really matter whether it passes or fails, but
there you go.
it just determines for us, sat here for days, trying to get parts, stuff like that. Now, the aircon part, we're not going to worry too much about that.
Nah, we've had summer now, it's been and gone.
Well, that's what I think. It's very wet out there.
I know.
We ought to get the water tank filled up in a bit, and then
I pulled the hose down.
I shall move forward. We'll get on the ramps, and then I'll try and get these box sections fitted today.
Okay.
Before we head off anywhere. Right, well, I'll check this fridge again there.
Yeah.
See, well, a bit of problems with the fridge, haven't we?
We have. Yes, we have.
You know, with the heat, and I says it's struggled in this heat. Then it's been all right, and then yesterday. Late on, wasn't it? Yeah. It wasn't that warm, and it wasn't doing very well, so I checked the flame and it wasn't burning very well, so cleaned it out, sprung into life fine again, but I think it's going again.
Yeah, it seems to be. It's like 3 days on the trot, isn't it? It's not been working right. And I've got this awful feeling we need to take that Alpical with us wherever we go.
The joys, I
know.
This is the joys of van life, you see.
Yep.
It's faultless since I put that regulator on, and the bottle getting low, so I switched over to another bottle. I thought maybe, I don't know, I'm going to have another look at the jet, because it just doesn't seem...
It's just not working as it should, is it?
Where have I put keys?
Here on the worktop.
Shouldn't have to keep doing this.
I know.
It seems to be, because you can hear when it's roaring, you know it's burning good, but yes, it was a bit yellow and a bit... Where's my screwdriver? It's up there, isn't it?
Which one do you want? That one?
Yeah, I'm not sure how well you can see it on the camera, but that flame is not... It's not roaring, it should be roaring. Oh, maybe she's getting a bit old and tired, like me, yeah?
Don't say that. Need it to work.
Well, it does, but...
Not very well.
Yeah. You can only hear it. Go on then, switch it on now. See? Not sure if the microphone picks it up. But the flame's roaring now, so maybe I have to take it all off and... Sounds good now, but shouldn't have to keep doing this, but it is quite rusty, so I'm not sure whether bits of rust are falling down and...
Is that it? Leave it on?
Yeah.
Alright.
Creating a problem. She's getting a bit old.
Old and tired, she works hard.
We have looked at getting a new fridge. You can get a new one that size. But when it's working, it works perfectly, doesn't it? But just since this heat, we've had this... Yeah, roaring now.
Yeah, good.
And we at it's roaring. it won't cool properly. So
No, no.
get cover back on, get it filled up with water, and the sun's out now, look.
I know. It can't make its mind up this morning.
Right, here's my next mission. I've got them marked up. I'm literally going to put two of these bolts through either one. I hope they're long enough. Yeah. Yeah, should be just long enough then. And just bolt them straight up underneath the chassis. That's how I'm just going to do them. Just very crude. I've got some black paint somewhere. Don't know where. Catherine's tidied up. But first job, I'll get on the ramps. So some wind today, and you probably noticed I've got changed again. The first t-shirt I had on this morning, I didn't realise after I'd done the first video clip that I'd actually got food all down it. So I swapped that out from the black one. Obviously I'm going to be laid on the floor under there, so I'll put these ones on for now. And the combats, what we call me mucky clothes.
What were you moaning about me tidying boot up?
Do you know where that black spray paint is?
Yes, I do. I know exactly where it is.
Oh, that's alright then. Right, we've had to spin around.
We have a little problem.
We had a smashing time. Yeah. Yeah, the problem with trying to get up these ramps is, yeah, that one's about added.
That's near the use of an ornament now, that.
Rugged is what that is.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's front wheel drive, it'll drive up them, but if you want the back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's had some abuse, that one.
it certainly has. It has. We'll have to keep it, but
Yeah,
there's the rest. There's the rest of it.
Anyway, see if my drill's charged up. It keeps spitting with rain, so hopefully it ain't gonna rain much. But when we have it this way round, we put one under our side, and yeah, plenty of height, so we'll do it that way round. Let's check on the fridge situation. Yeah, it's roaring lovely. Right, got a bit of charge in her, so I've drilled these terminal holes for them. So that's all I'm going to do, just one bolt there, one bolt there. So I just need to get underneath and mark the chassis, drill the chassis. Might have to cut some of the bumper out, I don't know, because I think there's only a short bit, we'll see. Right, I've got one drilled. The bolts I've got aren't long enough, so I'm going to have to get some bolts. There's only a couple of threads in, but that's how it looks from the rear. So the wheel will hang down to protect this bumper. Obviously I've not painted them yet or anything, but that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Bolt through there, bolt through there. But as you can see, the chassis is angled, so to keep it square I've used it to put it against that. So I need some longer bolts. Just cut the bumper out a little bit, just so if I come down any ramps, look, that's what I'm thinking, that'll protect this bumper. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, one either side. Obviously it looks high up because we're on the ramp, but yeah, it's just a small oversight with bolt length, because I obviously checked them through there and didn't really give much thought to how much was sticking through, plus the washers, plus the chassis. So just have to go out in the car and hunt some bolts. Right, so the bolts aren't long enough. Catherine's gone to fetch me some while she does her shopping, so I'm gonna have a look at this aircon switch here. I'm gonna whip it out and have a look, because I can't really see any numbers on it. This is for high pressure. I've tried testing it, but the pins of that one's very awkward to get in there. So I'm going to whip it off, get part number off it, and then hopefully it shouldn't be too bad to get off. Got to be very careful because it's all aluminium, obviously. So hopefully it'll come undone easy up. That span's a good fit. Oh, that's alright, it came undone alright. Right. Obviously it's got a Schrader valve in this, so it won't let the gas out. So we'll see if we can find any part numbers on it, write them down, and I'll get online and see if we can find one. But I'll probably have to get it delivered here and then fit it when we come back. I think summer's over anyway, isn't it? So But yeah, that's the high pressure sensor. Just pop that back now. I've got all the details off it, so I'll get on the internet and find one, because we're not going to get one locally today, I wouldn't have thought, so I'll just order one off of Amazon, eBay, somewhere like that. Got the numbers. I did find one on eBay, so I'm going to just check the part number against it, because I can zoom in now. That's if that's the part number, 51768288. It's giving me the part number, so we'll just Google it, see what that comes up with. I think it's pretty standard switch. I think it fits like all Fiats. Oh, hang on, Gaffer's ringing me. Right, she was just asking me about the bolts I wanted, because I wanted nylock nuts and we want stainless ones, but I don't think it really matters. Right, so the part number I got on the, just double check that, part number on the switch. I always find eBay is very good for cheap parts, really good. I've not had any problems with any of the parts, but I always try and make sure we've got the proper part numbers, because it's just easier that way. And what I've done is just zoomed in on the side of the switch and got the part number off it, so I know it's the right part. We're not 100% sure if it's going to fix it, but all I can do is put a new one on. They're not a lot of money, I don't think. 51768288, so just double check that. 517, just says aircon switch fits for you. It looks like the right one, because there's some that look like the same plug. The body's different. There isn't a lot of room next to the pipe, so it probably has to be this right one. So we're looking at, wow, £25 delivery. Why is it £25 delivery? Right, so I've not managed to find an aircon switch. Well, I say not managed to find one. I found the right one, and for some reason they're all on eBay, £25 postage. So I've googled it around, looked around, found other places that do them. We're probably talking about 70 quid. So I'm just going to hang fire at the minute ordering one. So yeah, why the ones on eBay are all £25 postage. But it's quite funny, because I've just sat there and it come up on eBay, the price has just been reduced by £10. So they've reduced the price while it's been elastic by £10, but it's still £25 postage, and when I go to change the postage it won't let me. And you can do click and collect at Argos, still £25, so I don't quite know where they're coming from. But I'm going to do myself a pot noodle, have a bit of lunch and wait for these bolts. And for anybody that's interested, that kettle has been absolutely brilliant. We're constantly using this, just on the inverter, so make sure I switch that off. So yeah, been a fantastic kettle. We use that pretty much all the time now. I think we've had gas kettle out twice since we've had it, only because we've been low on power. So Catherine shouldn't be long, and then I'll get them things bolted on, find the paint for them, put a bit of black paint on them, and I think that'll do for back bumper. And that should, fingers crossed for the second time in this video, should help, should we get a bit close to the ground, we're not damaging the bumper. Delivery ladies here.
Here you go. Is that what you wanted?
God, we didn't need so many, did we?
He says, how many do you need? I says, about 4. He just laughed. He went, oh.
They're not M10s. They're not right. They're M8s. Oh. M10.
That's what I asked him for.
Well, he didn't give you M10s, did he? Oh dear.
A few minutes later.
Right, take 2. We've got... only wanted 4. Look at all of them.
Anybody need any bolts?
I know. What can you do?
Can't do it about it. It's only any way you can buy them, in boxes of 100.
Well done. Yes, I've got an abundance of bolts now. So I'll get these bolted on. Where's the black aerosol? That's what I need next.
Right, I'll get it, yeah.
And job will be a good one. It's windy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's blowing early. That's it. I'm gonna paint these once I know they fit all right.
They look good.
I'm all keggy-handed this way round. This spannering. That one on. Going nowhere, that. Sorry. Right, I'll go and swap the bolts on that side. Right, that's them all on. That's how they're going to sit. Sprayed them with a bit of black paint to protect them. They've got undercoat on, so they hang down, I don't know, a couple of inches below the bumper. That should help. See how they go. You can always modify them, take them off, whatever. It's only a couple of bolts. Right, I can get changed now. Get high on paint fumes down here.
Oh, I can smell it.
I think we're going to have to leave them here. There's about 2-3 kilo in them.
I know. Ridiculous, aren't they?
Well. They didn't cost that much, did they really? Or did they?
Got about 12 quid, I think, for the bolts, and then a £5 for the nuts.
Yeah, but we've got some skids now. So now, because like the traffic lights in Brixham, it were like going slow and you're looking at mirrors, and you know there's cars up your arse. At least with them we'll be able to hear them. We'll be able to hear them and know if we're getting near the floor on them ferry ramps.
You sort of breathe a sigh of relief now looking at them, knowing we've got them on.
Well, they're solid, so
yeah, they look really well positioned as well.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't quite picture in my head how they were going to sit, but
well, just something to roll off.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know how we get on with them. While you were gone, I was sat reading through the news.
All right.
And I was looking, and Fantasy Island come up on there. Now we've been to Fantasy Island.
Oh, we used to love going there, didn't we?
Thousands of times over the years.
Yeah.
But when we had a seasonal pitch, we used to quite often go, probably once a week.
Well, it was only 5 minutes down the road, wasn't it, from where we had the seasonal?
And it says that they're having to shut 2 days a week now because of well, money really.
Oh, crikey.
Like the government's imposed on cost of living, wages, everything. I just thought, oh, I'm just reading through it. Their electricity bill for the last year was £1 million.
Wow.
So it just goes to show you.
Good
You know when
Lord.
you go on these campsites, somebody saying it's a tenner and a half for electric. Their electric bill, £1 million.
That's ridiculous.
Apparently in
Wow.
2022 it was 600,000.
Oh,
Now it's $1 million. So you think 600,000's a lot, but it's nearly doubled.
$1 million. Wow. That's crazy.
It's nearly doubled in 3 years.
Plus, how many hundreds of staff have they got as well?
Well, yeah. That's the thing, they're saying it's the staff because of the quieter season or something, but yeah, I mean that's just how it is, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
The problem with a place like that is hang on, my arm's aching.
Arm ache.
The problem with a place like that is every ride has to have somebody on it. If there's nobody on the rides, they're paying somebody to stand there with.
Yes, you've made your head bleed. Can't help himself.
I had a little cut on my hand from doing them things.
I know, you've had dirty hands these last few days.
I know.
Not used to that.
I'm going to have to have a bit of a clean up. Oh, I'll have a clean up, I've got changed.
I was going to say, you look clean enough.
Well, I've had my dinner. So.
Yeah, I'm hungry, I'm going to get some dinner. I've just washed my towels, so in this wind they shouldn't take a lot to dry.
I know, I thought it was going to actually rain. But
I know.
Held off. Yeah, the van smells of paint now.
God, it absolutely stinks. Crikey.
It smells nice.
Woo.
I like smelling paint.
That's what's making me cough. I was alright till I walked near the van.
I painted outside, but obviously it's come inside.
God,
but we've got a massive birthday. Let me get this one in first. For not only has it been requested, Mark is a very good friend of ours.
He is, bless him.
So happy birthday, Mr. Pickles.
Yes, happy birthday, Mark.
From Alison and your family and from us all here at Fieldsview Adventures.
Absolutely, and we do hope you're feeling a little better soon. I know Ali says you've not been very good, so sending you well wishes as well from all of us.
Definitely, and we'll have to have a catch up soon. If
Yeah.
not, if you can make our meet up, if you can, you can't. Like I say, we'll have to have a catch up soon because it's been ages since we've seen you both. Well, in fact, it was last year at the show in Stratford-upon-Avon.
Stratford, yeah.
Overlander
Yeah.
show. So, whenever that was, August, June, July, August, September, somewhere around there.
It was September, I think, wasn't it?
Somewhere around there.
I think.
it might have been, yeah. So I haven't seen you since then, Mark. So yeah, hope you get better soon and have a great birthday tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Anyway, don't panic. We shall be back to travelly type videos probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes, we will.
In
Not
tomorrow's
probably,
video.
we will.
Yeah, because obviously we've had to get these things done on the van, as you know.
The jobs have got to be done while we're here.
Well, I've actually got an Amazon delivery coming, which we need to wait for because it's the stuff I need to take the solar panels off the roof.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Which is going between 3 and 6, so we might head off later today, or it might be tomorrow
In the
before we head
morning.
off.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see, but
see how the day goes.
the next video, normal service will be resumed and we shall be out and about, showing you lots of beautiful
It will
places.
not be boring anymore.
We're not boring anyway. Thank you to everybody on Sunday's video who commented. You know you all are. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we do appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, right, I've got another birthday. Or have I got two? Another one at least, possibly two. Right, this one has come in from Steve Mills. Just wondering if you could wish my lovely wife Joanne Mills a happy birthday on the 29th of June. She'll be 57. Tell her I love her so much, from husband Steve.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Joanne.
Hope you have a great day and Steve spoils you.
Absolutely. Now this one apparently was just left in the comments on Facebook, and for that reason I hadn't seen it. So this is why
I have said before.
Yeah.
If you want to ask us something direct, it's probably not better to put in a comment. It's better to put in a private message, and we will get back to you eventually. Because they get lost in the comments.
They do. They do. It's some posts we don't go through all the comments because we purely don't have time. But with YouTube, I do all the comments, and with Facebook Messenger, I do all the comments. So please use one of those. Stop it, and then I will.
These other things
it will be guaranteed to be picked up. But anyway, I've spoke to this lady, and she said it's not a problem. She knows it's now quite late, but she still appreciate it. So this was a happy birthday to a lovely chap called David Hunt. It was on the 11th of June, but David is 83 now and adores watching us
Good
every
innings,
day.
David.
So yeah, I'm really sorry, David. The comment was obviously lost. Sharon did try and get it into us on time, but wrong place, and yeah. But you've got your happy birthday now, and we do appreciate your support watching us all the time.
Yes. And that's it for today with the owed birthdays and things.
Yep.
I hadn't even planned where we're going in Wales yet, so
I think that'll be my job in a bit.
well, it'll have to be your job.
That'll
in a
be
bit,
my job
I've
in a
got
bit.
I've got to get this video edited today. We've got a bike here that obviously we've got to do it before we go because we can't do it. Well, we could do it on the road, but I want to get it done this afternoon. Get that edited and then get it in the boot.
Yeah.
So we're not leaving it here. We've
Yeah.
got a little power bank to do, but that's
You can do it any time, yeah.
well, I was going to do it yesterday, but because the aircon didn't work, I still haven't found an aircon switch, by the way.
Yeah, we went out to a lovely barbecue yesterday that my brother and sister-in-law put on, and it was a fabulous afternoon. It really was. It was so nice to have a chilled out catch up with them all.
When we said we'd do Vanlife, I suppose it's a little bit different for everybody. It just every day feels like we're rushing around.
It does at the minute. It really does.
Trying to fit everything in. And
yeah, today's been the worst, I think. I think because them nuts and bolts were wrong, because we'd had a conversation, I even rang Steve from the counter in the shop to make sure he got the right ones. And then they'd give me the wrong ones, but because I'd done that, I didn't even think to double check them. I just put them on the car seat.
Yeah. I don't know about doing the bike in a minute.
I know. Anyway, when I went back, it was a different chap.
Right.
And he says, these bigger ones, he says, I've refunded you the smaller nuts and bolts, but the bigger bolts are more expensive than both of the other two. And he says, because you've been given the wrong ones, he says, I was here when you had the last ones. He says, I'm just going to knock the £3 off. He says, don't worry about it, I'll just do you a swap for them. He says, but we don't have the nuts in. He says, but. So I had to nip next door. Luckily, they'd got them in. So.
I bet Toolstation would have had lower quantity of bolts as well because they didn't need that many. But
I know.
It's just got them fitted. I didn't want to drive off with them
No.
not fitted. I was in my dirty clothes and didn't want to have to
I know.
mess about. That's why we've done it, really. Yeah, so that about draws this video to a close. Thumbs up for the MOT. Thumbs up for getting the wheels on it eventually. So
Two big jobs done
two
today.
big jobs done.
Yeah.
The last of the two. Well, last of the jobs really.
Yeah, it's a big relief, isn't it? The MOT especially.
Aircon we can live without.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The aircon will get fixed at some point. I know.
I'll stop yawning now.
Because we were up at Cracker Sparrows this morning as well to go for an early MOT. We're all tired. I'm hungry because I haven't had any lunch yet. And
I'd rather go up early and get it done. I know
yeah,
it's done.
to be
I know
fair,
it's right.
Yeah.
And did you fuel your car up?
Yes.
Yeah, you're probably wondering, oh, why are you dragging your car all the way to Wales? But it's because we're going to have the stuff fitted in Birmingham.
Yes, we need the
2 weeks
car
today.
for when we get to Birmingham. So to save coming back then going down, we're just going to take it with us.
And it's that car literally, it does 60, 70 to gallon, so it's not going to use a lot
Really
at
good
all.
on fuel, bless it.
So yeah, that's why we're taking
I've been
that with us.
talking nicely to her today, telling her that you do love her despite you slating her. You know, she's no need to let us down anymore because we do love her.
She won't let us down again. So we're going to call that it for today. So thank you all for watching, and make sure you tune in tomorrow to see where we end up.
Oh, we'll hit the road tomorrow. Come on!